Have you ever had that feeling that there's some kind of hidden power inside of you, a force just waiting to be unlocked that could totally change your life? What if I told you the key to shaping your own reality wasn't somewhere out there, but it was deep inside your own mind? Welcome to the Last Guru podcast, the podcast for all those curious and passionate about spirituality, which explores human potential from an evolutionary perspective, but also helps address life's practical problems at a higher level of knowledge.
So let's just start with this idea, because it really sets the stage for everything we're going to talk about. It suggests that mind isn't just something locked up inside our skulls. No, it's a fundamental force, a dynamic power that's woven into the very fabric of the cosmos. It's in every single atom.
So to really get started on this journey, we first have to understand the medium we're working with. A good way to think about it is like this huge, unseen ocean of energy. In this first part, we're going to discover the true nature of this power, and maybe more importantly, our real place within it.
Okay, so here's the key takeaway right here. This energy isn't just some byproduct of your brain's activity. Imagine something much, much bigger. Picture a vast, intelligent ocean that fills all of existence. It's a living force with its own kind of will, and we are completely immersed in it all the time, whether we realize it or not.
And this is the first great secret. You're not just a passive swimmer in this ocean, being tossed around by the currents. No, you are a focal point, a center of power that has the ability to draw upon this infinite source. Just letting that sink in. This one idea can shift your whole perspective from being a victim of your circumstances to becoming a master of this incredible energy.
All right, so now that we kind of get the whole ocean concept, let's look at the currents that actually move it. See, this energy isn't just one uniform, flat thing. It operates through two fundamental and totally complementary poles of power, will and desire.
This breaks it down beautifully. So think of willpower as the electric or projective principle. It's a cool, focused force that pushes, directs, and commands. Then on the other side, you've got desire force. This is the magnetic or attractive principle. This one's a warm, fiery energy that doesn't push at all. It fascinates, it draws in, and it pulls things toward it. Two sides of the same coin.
So what's the job of your willpower? Well, think of it as both your guide and your guardian. Its main job is to channel that raw, powerful energy of desire and actually give it some direction. It also acts as a really crucial restraint, preventing harmful impulses from just taking over. And finally, it can form a protective shield, guarding you from unwanted external influences.
So let's get practical. Knowing about this energy is one thing, but how do we actually use these forces to become the architects of our own reality? How do we start building the life that we want?
This is the big question, isn't it? This is what bridges that gap between these kind of abstract theories and getting real, tangible results. How do we take these concepts and use them to achieve our personal and professional goals?
And here's the formula in action. It's really a three-step process. First, you've got to generate that magnetic pull with intense desire. Second, you have to create the mental blueprint by visualizing, seeing your goal as if it's already complete. And third, you apply that projective force of your will to direct your actions toward making that vision a reality.
To really connect with this internal power source, you have to claim it. You have to own it. This simple but incredibly profound affirmation, I am dynamic. It's not just about saying words. It's an instruction to your entire being, a declaration that you are a living, active center of this universal energy.
Now, of course, when you start working with this kind of power, you also tend to become more sensitive to all the influences around you. And that brings us to a really crucial skill: the art of mental defense.
And this brings up a vital question. We are constantly being bombarded by the thoughts, the fears, and the desires of other people. So how do we maintain our own mental space and make sure we aren't being swayed by all those unwanted energies?
Here are three really actionable techniques. First, use your willpower to actively visualize a protective shield of energy around your body. Second, ground yourself in your own being with the ultimate affirmation of individuality, I am. That simple statement declares your space and your power. And third, you can use what's called positive negation to actively dissolve any hostile thought forms that are sent your way just by denying them any power over you.
Okay, finally, let's explore what might be the most profound and personal application of mental energy, its incredible power to heal the physical body.
And that leads to a pretty deep question. If this energy can build our external reality, can it also rebuild our internal health?
This is really the heart of mental therapeutics. Now this, right here, completely reframes the whole concept of healing. It's not simply mind over matter. It's more like one level of mind influencing another. Your central conscious mind acts as the positive, or the directing force, and the innate intelligence that's within your body's cells is negative, and by that I mean it's receptive to that direction.
And this is the ultimate takeaway. Just like an architect holds a blueprint, you can hold a clear, unwavering mental image of perfect health. And that visualization, it acts as a direct command, an energetic blueprint that instructs the intelligence inside your own cells to rebuild and restore. We look forward to seeing you at the next episode of The Last Guru to live with passion. Because when the veil falls, trust and surrender reveal that no one is ever alone and never has been.